And then we gotta make some beef. And the whole kitchen's gonna smell like beef. And then we gotta try stuff. And at some point I need to make the cauliflower rice. But that should be pretty easy. I think I am just gonna microwave it. Okay. Cucumber salad. Kind of want some for me. So I'm gonna put the rest in something else. I know, isn't that a fantastic name? If you know the game reference, then I applaud you. I don't know if I know the game reference. I just thought it was a real cool name. Okay, a little bit for me. Hee. Salad. There is also some kimchi, and I was tempted to add, I might do it for gingers. I might add like a little piece of kimchi on the side of each of these in his cucumber salad, because I don't think that would be that bad. I think that would just make it better, you know? I can't imagine adding a little piece of kimchi just like tucked in there would possibly ruin the salad. Might make it spicy. Oh yeah. Man, I love cucumbers. We are not growing enough cucumbers this year. We are not growing nearly enough. We thought we were growing like vine cucumbers, like pickling cucumbers. I'm not so sure we are, because so far none of the cucumbers have started growing like upward. They're all starting to bush out. So I think we maybe planted the wrong variety, but I'm sure they'll still be good. And I think you can still pickle any cucumber, like any cucumber can be a pickle. There's just some cucumbers that make better pickles. Then again, I don't really know. Okay, those are our cucumber salads for the week. That was pretty easy. I like that recipe. We're gonna set these over here. We'll set those aside. I might now unload the dishwasher, which I know, thrilling content. Have you tried giving them Viagra so they grow up? What if that works? Hold on, what is hold on, okay, I'm thinking. What is the active ingredient in Viagra, though? Like, can you do that, though? What would happen? I really want to know. I feel like it won't go well, but I'm so curious. Like, what's the word? Maybe with a house plant I'll try it, because what's the worst that happens is like I accidentally kill a plant. What if I find out that watering, like putting Viagra in water and feeding it to your plants is the best thing you could do for your plants? You know, like I don't know. You don't know either. Maybe one of you actually does know out there, but sounds like a great idea to me right now. I can't see how this could possibly go wrong. Plant abuse, actually. What is the... Oh man, I gotta know. It's gonna bother me. Hey computer, what is the active ingredient in Viagra?
Viagra contains sildenafil as its active ingredient, which helps enhance blood flow to support erectile function. For personal health decisions or more detailed information, it's best to consult a healthcare professional.
Did you guys hear that? Did you guys catch everything she said? So it helps with blood flow. Which might not make it work very well for plants. Okay, fine. I might still give Viagra to a plant out of curiosity, you know. I mean, probably nothing. See, but like now, exactly, now I want to know. Probably nothing, but like, there's only one way to find out, right? I'm also gonna go with my plan of making one of the bulgogis and saving the other to let it marinate more. Computer, how much time is on our timer?
You have two timers.
I know.
A 20-minute timer with about 50 seconds left.
Oh, 50. I was
With about 33 minutes
want to know if I had time to fill the dishwasher. There's only about 50 seconds left, so I'm not so certain. I don't think I can load the dishwasher in 50 seconds. I don't think I have that skill. So with 50 seconds left, I think that means it is time for us. Computer, stop. Computer, stop. Time for us to melt our chocolate. Booby, you have to lay down the science. Wait, Viagra makes flowers stand up straight? Researchers have discovered that small concentrations of the drug dissolved in a vase of water can also double the shelf life of cut flowers, making them stand up straight for as long as a week beyond their natural lifespan? So what you're saying is, on Valentine's Day, when you are gifted some flowers, you should put some of the Viagra into the flower. So now I'm really curious as to how, meh. I'm really curious now as to how exactly Viagra works. Like, I know I asked her what the component is in it, but I don't really understand it at a deep level. Plant crystals are cheaper, that's true. Well, no, I feel like Viagra these days is really cheap. But then again, Blue Chews or Blue Trues exactly the same thing as Viagra? Like, does it actually have the same thing? Do these things work differently? I don't know enough about this. Okay, so what, 8 ounces? Isn't this an 8-ounce bag? 12-ounce bag. Oh, okay. So I'm not using the whole thing. Do a couple. Pop it in the microwave. Stand more than 5 centimeters away from the microwave. I'm so tempted to like put my face up against it, but now I know that I shouldn't do that. Should not be closer than like that to the microwave. Okay. Do a little whiskey. They've already tested Viagra on strawberries, legumes, rose. Who is they? Who is they? Who are the scientists that are like, hey, I need a grant? You know, you have to go through all the work to get a grant to do research on plants with Viagra. Anyways, roses, carnations, broccoli, and other perishables. Only 1 milligram in a flower vase will work. Science brings firm evidence discussing the hard topics. Oh, citation? Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the citation. On this real science. This real heckin' science. Man, sometimes I love science for shit like that. Just, you know, like the crazy studies. I was watching the other day, there's some scientist from Japan who studies great apes. And he essentially made movies for great apes to try to ask the question of like, how do they perceive things? Right, I think 8. I think that's about 4 ounces left, so I think this is maybe 8 ounces. If not, I can always melt some more chocolate if we need more chocolate on our top. But he made movies for monkeys, and I like the thought process that had to happen to be like, do you know how we're gonna study whether or not, like how great apes perceive things? We're gonna make them movies. You know? And you tell me scientists don't do drugs. I don't believe you. Some weird shit to think of. It's known to open blood vessels and probably also enhances the cell walls of the stems and similar membrane. Yeah, probably like opens up their air quotes vascular system. It's not really a vascular system, but it's similar. There are all the water pumps. Okay. Little nuking, little melting, then we do some mixing. Not there seemed to be the perfect amount. I also do have a random chunk of white chocolate that I'm tempted to add in just for funsies. Is that against the rules to add a little bit of white chocolate? Can I do that? Ooh, that's just chocolate and butter. That's delicious. I don't know why I tried it like it was gonna be something different in there. And I was like, oh wow, that's so different. I don't know what my brain was expecting other than chocolate and butter. Semi-sweet chocolate and butter. Yeah, that could go any other way. Alright, let's... drizzly. I think I need my spatula back again. Well, oh, it's buried. New spatula. I might need more chocolate too. Maybe. Actually, seriously, I might need more chocolate. Not just saying that. I started by just saying that, but I might actually need more chocolate. Going to be trying an experiment here, running OpenAI as the engine for Vibe, a transcribing app to scrape your own videos for transcripts locally. Ooh, best of luck with that, and let us know how it goes. I know Codex supposedly is getting better and better. Like every day I hear in the news how people are like, Codex can do this now, and Codex can do that now. It's crazy. I don't get freaked out by technology. You guys get freaked out by technology. Yeah, I think I might need more chocolate for the other one. I think more chocolate is better. You know? Meow. Oh no, where'd all my chocolate go? How did that happen? Weird. What happened? Where'd it go? Oh, wow. I think like I'm surprised. Okay. That looks beautiful. So I'm gonna add more butter and chocolate. Might as well just use up all the chocolate I have. You know, I probably shouldn't have done it quite like that. This might be a little bit of a bitch now. But it'll be fine. I have to start with frozen butter, so this actually might take a while. Or what's in here? That's not enough butter. Yeah, I'm gonna start with frozen butter. Just kidding. I'm kidding, there's still butter left. Can you ever go wrong with more chocolate? I don't think so. I think there's very few things you can mess up by adding more chocolate, you know? Like, very few things. Alright, let's give that a little nuke. Leave the butter over here. And there. Cute. Ah, a little bit longer. And then this one, I think looks very pretty right now. I'm not going to tilt it too much so chocolate's a little drippy still. This will go in the fridge. Okay. Nice and melted. Oh yeah. It'll just be little chunks, right? Oh, kind of like the idea of that texture. I'm doing it. You can't stop me. Uh-oh. Didn't really get dirty. Tetris. And all just about fits perfectly. I think that's everything. Sweet. So remind me at the end of stream to start the dishwasher. I'm not gonna do it right now. Oh, I gotta do the cutting board. I'm not gonna start the dishwasher right now because it's gonna be super loud. With you guys next to the oven. I'm gonna grab this towel though. Alright. Super nice. And the cutting board. Okay. Hey computer, times on the timer.
You have 25 minutes left on
All right, so about 2.5 hours of the bulgogi marinating. It's close enough. The other one, I am going to just let the other bag keep going and let that continue to marinate. I think that'll turn out better. Alrighty. Ooh, I moved the chair over for you guys. What am I doing? Otherwise, you can't see properly. Do, 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 do. Chair right there. All right, everybody go wee. We're gonna go up. Whoa, almost fell off the chair. And here you go. Okay. All right, we're gonna do this one, I think. So, crank up our heat. Get our pan nice and hot first to start. Then, I think, tempted to like make it and just put it straight into the container for Dina's lunch, but I think yeah, I'll do my circle one as like an in-between. It's find a little guy, actually. Perfect. Just so that I don't put it straight into the plastic, because I feel like that's a good way to go straight into microplastics. You know, put the meat straight into the hot plastic. I'm not sure if I should do that. There's a wild remoraid? What's a remoraid? Okay. Oh, the remoraid's like that fish, isn't it? There's a wild fish in chat. I might try to catch that one. Beep, 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 beep. Alright. Any tongs? Seems good. A little bit of sesame oil down. We're gonna take our meat, our meat bag. Meat bag. Witness me, meat bag. And I'm gonna cut my meat bag on open. And I'm supposed to do like one at a time. I'm gonna try to do my best with, you know, pulling these out of a bag, doing it one at a time. And not just a glob. Because the goal is to mimic Korean barbecue. And in Korean barbecue, you do like one piece of meat at a time, you know? Jeez, this smells really good. It smells so okay. Ooh, this smells good. That's a sizzle sound for you guys. While that's going, I'm going to make the rice in the microwave. Place unopened bag standing up on a microwave safe plate for 5.5 minutes or until thoroughly cooked through. Unopened? Okay. Don't mind me. think I flipped these a little too soon. But gingers, I'll try the little bit that I've made here. Gingers I might attempt to undercook just slightly since he does microwave all of his food. Well, I microwave mine too, so I might try to undercook both of them so that the meat isn't tough, you know? I think that might be a good idea. But not too much, you know, like pretty rare. So let me actually try this piece, because that's already just like 2 minutes. I need a fork or something. Hold on. Try to re-grab it here. Because I feel like this is going to be enough. Like it's brown on both sides. It doesn't have a good crispy Maillard. Oh. Okay. The marinade definitely went through. Holy shit, that's really good. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't want to overdo these. Because that's really good right now. That's like perfect. Alright, glad to know the marinade in the vacuum seal. I was worried that it wasn't going to have that much of an effect because it wasn't as long as it should be. I think that worked though. I think that worked just fine. It tastes pretty good. You can definitely taste it in the meat. Alright, our next batch here. While our rice is going. Probably when the rice goes off is when I will flip this meat. Assuming I can fit it all on here. I might not be able to fit it all on here. There might be more meat. And I have pan. Maybe, maybe not. That actually worked out perfect. Yeah. Beautiful. Now I'm doing my part. I didn't do fucking shit. That was your sound alert redeem. Since sound alerts never work while I'm on mobile, I just do it myself. I just fill it in for you guys, you know? I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part. It is not yet part time for the bars. We still have computer. How much time is on the timer? And I need to add like 10 minutes to that too. That was the timer for the bulgogi. When that timer goes off, we have maybe 5 more minutes, but could also maybe just try it then. Whatever the timer goes. Not bad. Transcribed 3 in less than. Holy shit! CPU got up to 80 degrees Celsius though. So you need better cooling overall though. No complaints. Now you can make it do a batch. Yeah, now you can really make it go to work. Just open a window. Or, you know what, do it, wait till winter, and just set up your desk outside. There's no way that your computer will overheat in winter. It might right now, though. Oops, I wasn't supposed to flip that yet. I'm supposed to wait. It's El Nino on the way. I feel like that's all the news is about. Is El Nino. El Nino this, El Nino that. I need to add 30 more seconds onto there, because it's 5.5 minutes to 6 minutes. And then we can start boxing up some stuff. Get the lunches ready. Oh, we gotta write a note for Ginger. What should we say on our note today? Let's see. We are going to a card show this weekend. So maybe I'll do something Pokemon related. Alright, I can flip these. I'll probably want another 2 minutes. There, I got the good Maillard on that one. That's what I was looking for. Probably helped that I added all the juice into this batch. Yeah. All the big hugs for cute little Pete. I appreciate it. Thank you. Using all the virtual hugs. You'll see the quality. Oh, that's a fair point. Let's see how it did. See if it actually caught everything you were saying. Alright, now that just needs a minute to sit. Which will probably be enough time for this to finish. I'm going to transfer into this one for Ginger. This might actually, because with how much meat he eats, I'm realizing these 2 bags of meat might only make it like 2 lunches. Because that, like, he'll eat this whole thing full of meat. I don't think that's enough for him, to be honest. Okay, that was a minute. Cut the heat. Ooh, some of these pieces are real good looking. Like, yeah, I know. I gotta let you sit. Whoop. Yeah, 1 bag might be enough meat for like 1 serving for him and I. But it's okay, we got a lot of beef. I could always whip something up in the middle of the week. Help make it through the rest. Yummy bits. Okay, some more meat there. Just right there. So yeah, so then that's all the meat there is. So I think 1 bag of meat is only enough for 1 day. Thought it would stretch farther. Let's see the quality of your transcript is definitely gonna matter. AI sometimes is really good at it, and sometimes it does. Like sometimes when I say hula hoop, I'll do the when I made the tutorials, I do the auto captions, and the word hula hoop sometimes throws it off, or it like doesn't know what I'm saying, and it comes up with random things like bolo one day. Why would I say that? Okay, let's see how the broccoli looks. How hot is the broccoli is the other question. And it's kind of toasty. So let me set a towel down first, and then I'll move our broccoli over. Just clean it up a little bit over here. Okay, now I grab our broccoli, and then I'll grab the cauliflower rice. And hey computer, now how much time's on the timer? 11 minutes left. Okay. Do we have to wait all 11 of the minutes, or can I try it earlier? You know? Okay, close the oven and grab the rice. It's gonna be really hot because it is. Fresh out the microwave. And probably this for my broccoli. We can go over here. We're gonna start plating up some stuffs. Beef looks good. If anything, I know the beef is fantastic. Okay. Wee uppies. Going on a trip through the kitchen. Oops. Hello? You guys stable? You guys steady? Whoa. Whoopsie daisies. Stay. You guys a little crooked? How much does that bother you? Am I the only one who cares when it's crooked? I don't think so. I think you guys care too. I don't think I'm alone. Alright. It's really hot. Let's start. We're doing our broccoli. Ooh, actually, hold on. Let me check for one thing first. Where are they? Ew, I don't know where they are ever. Oh, wait, they're both right here. Okay, amazing. There's these little dividers, which I think would be great for keeping the broccoli from getting soggy from the cauliflower rice. And just keeping them a little separate. But the easiest way to do it, take a scoop of broccoli, scooch it on over, and then probably put the insert in. Yeah, just like that. Again, take a scoop of broccoli. That fly just touched my hand. There's a wild car blast in chat. Okay. Push that. Like this. And then grab some containers for me. Oh, this is not going to fit at all. Not the slightest. Maybe, actually. I could be wrong. Let's find out. If anything, I could always give Ginger a bit more broccoli, but I want the I like broccoli more than he does. So this really is for me more than him. Making it fit. Portion it in there. Beautiful. That's all my broccoli. Then, how hot are you? Not that hot. Open up our cauliflower rice. You say the bars only need like 5 more minutes depending on how solidified the final layer is now. If it's like pudding, then you'll need to let it sit a bit longer. I'm also saying it only needs like 5 more minutes because I'm just hoping that it only needs 5 more minutes. The pudding layer was really thick before I put the chocolate layer on. Like the middle, ooh, that's hot. Holy heck. The middle layer was pretty thick and solidified where the chocolate was going on. Like it was hard. So, hoping that means, this is so fucking hot. Pardon my language, oh my god. I'm burning my hands for the rice. It's not even real rice. I turned into a Muppet. It's so hot I turned into Kermit. Alright. Shoo. Cauliflower rice. It's literally just cauliflower. Just tiny pieces of cauliflower. If you were there, you would just come behind you and give you a big old bear hug. I appreciate that. Oh, I always use a big old bear hug. I feel like I don't hug people often enough. Like in high school, and even a bit after high school, I feel like how I said hello and goodbye to all of my friends all the time was by hugging them. And now it's not a thing. That's not how I say hi, like to family, sure. But to friends, I no longer like hug every friend hello and hug every friend goodbye, and I don't know why not anymore. But I think it's BS. And also, I'm gonna add some green scallions on here. Well, so this isn't the bars, but this is meal prep. There's still more meat in the fridge. It's not really all the way done. But here's what we have. Hugs are good for, hugs are literally good for you. Hugs are so good for you.